Hello, and welcome to our tutorial on the Property Manager portal. You are likely watching this video because your Valley Trash service provider has implemented TrashScan on your community in order to track and manage waste collection services. TrashScan has many benefits for property managers, including giving access to information to hold your Valley Trash service provider accountable, such as when they arrive to your property, what units they've serviced, and violations captured during their services. We have designed TrashCan Property Manager Portal with three main goals in mind. Number one is being able to hold your Valley Trash service provider accountable. The fact that your Valley Trash service provider has taken this step proves that they are intentional in ensuring that you are confident that they are providing the services they have committed to perform. Secondly, TrashCan provides convenience for all parties involved. The access to service reports and violations streamlines waste collection management processes. For you, having access to daily reports within TrashCan equips you to address resident inquiries, and the violation management features allows you to seamlessly review and submit violation notifications to residents. Lastly, is realized results. At the end of the day, your goal is to keep your community clean. With TrashCan, you are able to stay on top of your Valley Trash provider and residents alike, all from the Property Manager portal. Now let's move on to viewing how to access and use the Property Manager portal. You should have received TrashScan login credentials from an automated email that was sent from TrashScan when your Valley Trash service provider added you to the platform. You should then take those login credentials to our website, subscriber.trashcanapp.com/login, where you will be brought to a screen that looks like what you see here. The user will be taken to this dashboard view, giving them real-time information on new violations that have been submitted to them, recycling collection totals, units that have been serviced, and the status of the current day's waste collection services. The user has the ability to drill down from this dashboard, or they have the ability to access service information through the panel on the left-hand side of the screen. Upon clicking on the menu item, the user will be taken to the list of properties they have been authorized to view. In most cases, the property manager will only be able to see a single property, but the option is there to enable monitoring of multiple properties, as you see here. On the far right, there are two icons along the side of each one of the properties. The first icon takes the user to view the violations that have been submitted, and the second icon takes the user to view the most recent services. Let's first take a look at the service log for TrashCan App Village. We have made this report available to property managers to equip them to address customer inquiries. If a resident has a complaint about missed services, they can investigate themselves and save the time spent inquiring back with the Valley Trash service provider. Additionally, giving the property manager this kind of transparency goes a long way in building trust. They now can see for themselves that the services are being provided as expected. Now let's take a glance at violation management. So I'm going to go back to Manage Properties, and I'm going to view the second icon associated with TrashCan App Village. Upon clicking on the violation report icon, the user has access to the same report seen on the Operations Manager dashboard. The exception is that they will not be previewed to violations that the Valley Trash provider has not formally submitted. From there, the property manager can view the violation details, just as we are able to do on a Operations Manager dashboard. They can also email the violation. And this feature is especially important. You recall us talking about the option for property managers to go paperless. The send email function allows them to email the violation details directly to the resident. So if they have a process where they provide the documentation of the violation to the resident in accordance to assessing a fine, they can just email that information directly. And lastly is the print function. The property manager has the ability to print off the violation details, or they can generate a PDF if needed. Lastly, I want to point out a couple more features. So first, we're going to navigate back to the home screen. Back here on the home dashboard, we have also included a quick search bar, which allows property managers to view waste collection and violation history for a given unit. So in the case where a property manager needs to confirm whether or not to assess a fine to a particular resident, if there's a policy in place where the property fines the resident on the third violation, they can just perform a quick search on a given unit and whatever information, whatever history for that property would show up here. The last feature I want to point out on the Property Manager portal is the ability to view your repeat offenders, your top violators. This report shows all of the properties in which the property manager has been authorized to monitor, and the property manager has the ability to drill down to see the top violators. They can view the top five violators, and they can alter this report to show as many violators as they want to. The result of this report gives the property manager insights into who they may need to reiterate the policies or rules for waste collection for the community. Well, this wraps up our tutorial for the Property Manager portal. Just to recap, we gave you a view of the dashboard that you see when you first logged in. We then went into the service reports that are available to you to address customer inquiries and also hold your valet trash provider accountable. And lastly, we went over the violation management features that enable you to quickly review and report violations to your residents in a convenient manner. Please feel free to give us any feedback. You can always reach out to us if you have any questions about using the Property Manager portal. Our email is support@trashcanapp.com. You can also reach us at our support phone line, which is 1-800-770-6963. Thank you.